Decking the Valley of the Sun is an unending grid system that bleeds into contiguous cities like Scottsdale, Glendale, Tempe, and Mesa. Abrupt rocky clumps at Papago Park, Camelback Mountain, South Mountain Park, and Peacewood Peak break up Phoenix's sprawl and bring a Western-style desert scape to the middle of the city. Greater Phoenix's appeal lies in these pockets of desert wilderness, the year-round sunshine, and the many chances to study Arizona's indigenous cultures. You can indulge every whim at Scottsdale's opulent resorts, tee off at numerous golf courses, and watch big sporting moments at heavyweight arenas. Today we share the top 10 best things to do in Phoenix so you can plan a trip and experience all the exciting attractions and activities this beautiful city has to offer. Starting with number 10, Camelback Mountain. An official Phoenix point of pride, the 825-meter Camelback Mountain looks like the hump and head of a kneeling camel and soars over the Phoenix metropolitan area. This reddish granite and sandstone mass rises between Arcadia and Paradise Valley to the northeast of downtown. Despite the steep, rugged ascents, it lies within the Camelback Mountain Echo Canyon Recreation Area and attracts a steady stream of hikers. The two ways to the top are the Echo Canyon Trail and the Cholla Trail, and both paths are less than 1.5 miles but aren't for the faint of heart. At number 9 is the Goldfield Ghost Town. On the east flank of the Valley of the Sun is the old mining town of Goldfield, where you can take a day trip back to the Old West. The town was established in 1893 when gold was discovered in the surrounding Superstition Mountains, which look like a backdrop from a John Ford Western. It wasn't long before the gold vein faulted, and Goldfield slipped into a slow death. At number 8, Desert Botanical Garden. At the north end of the sprawling Papago Park is a glorious botanical garden collecting desert species worldwide. Of the 4,000 taxa represented at the Desert Botanical Garden, 1/3 are native to the Sonoran, around Phoenix. There are 50,000 plants, counting large collections of cactuses and agave. There are desert plants from Australia, South America, and California, while species that grow in more moderate conditions are kept under shade houses. At number 7, Herd Museum. The best way to learn about the many indigenous tribes native to Arizona is through the Herd Museum, is one of the top museums for American Indian art in the country. It was founded in 1929 by the collector and philanthropist Maie Bartlett Herd and her husband Dwight, who a few years before had acquired Phoenix's La Ciudad Indian ruin, which yielded many of the pieces in their collection. The Herd Museum is famed for its permanent and temporary award-winning exhibits. At number 6 in our list, Phoenix Zoo. The highly rated zoo in Papago Park opened in 1962 and has been oriented towards conservation since it opened. As you'd hope, the zoo only keeps species comfortable in Phoenix's hot desert climate. The main areas are organized along 4 trails: Arizona Trail, Africa Trail, Tropics Trail, and Children's Trail. Arizona Trail has animals native to the Sonoran Desert, like coyotes, bobcats, cougars, and turkey vultures. At number 5, Taliesin West. Posted on a mesa above Paradise Valley are Frank Lloyd Wright's winter home and architecture school, now also the headquarters for the Frank Lloyd Wright Foundation. Taliesin West was built in 1937, and much of the construction cost came from the deep well needed to provide the campus with water. In line with his philosophy for organic architecture, Wright used low, tilting planes and materials like local desert sand and rocks so the complex could coexist with its environment. At number 4, Arizona Science Center. The Arizona Science Center is as hands-on as possible, with 4 fun exhibits demonstrating natural forces like gravity, magnetism, friction, and electricity, Earth's relationship with the sun, information technology, and the science behind the human mind and body. Forces of Nature meanwhile uses immersive technology to synthesize tornadoes, wildfires, a monsoon, and volcanic eruptions. Also, the Dorrance Planetarium is one of the largest and most advanced in the United States. At number 3 in our list, Phoenix Art Museum. The origins of Phoenix's art museum can be traced back to a community art collection established just after Arizona became the 48th state in 1912. The museum was inaugurated in 1959 and is renowned for its wealth of modern art by the likes of Picasso, Alexander Calder, Georgia O'Keeffe, Henry Moore, and Henri Rousseau. The European collection covers Renaissance and Impressionist paintings. At the same time, the museum's fabulous cache of Latin American art includes works by Frida Kahlo and Diego Rivera, but also exceptional decorative arts and furniture. At number 2, Tempe Town Lake. A desert oasis at the heart of the Phoenix metropolitan area, the 2-mile Tempe Town Lake was formed in the 1990s by damming a section of the Dry Salt River and replenishing it with water from the Colorado River. People flock to Tempe Beach Park for recreation, which has been around since the 1920s and was renovated when the reservoir was filled in 1999. Tempe Town Lake's circumference is about 5 miles, and the way is paved for cyclists, walkers, roller skaters, and joggers. Check out the number 1 places in our list, State Farm Stadium. A monumental piece of sports architecture and the home of the Arizona Cardinals, Glendale State Farm Stadium is one of the top NFL venues in the country and the stage for Super Bowl 42 2008, 49 2015, and LVI 2023. This $500 million stadium can seat 64,400 for regular season games and has no obstructed seats, while the capacity can be boosted by another 8,800 for the biggest events. The State Farm Stadium is one of the few in the NFL with a retractable roof and the only one with a rollout grass field. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite thing to do in Phoenix? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.